So here we have ghetto ballistics gel. Now a lot of people don't know how to make this, so I'm going to real quick give you a little rundown. Alright, that's the salt right there, and that's a milk carton, empty and rinsed out. Give me just a second. So now, here you go. This is cornstarch here, in regular old cornstarch. You take 5 of these. You know, that's guess they would call that the little spoon, a teaspoon. It's basically your tablespoon. You know, 5 heaping ones of those to a gallon of cornstarch, and then you add 2 tablespoons of salt. So here, just give me a second, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, and then I'm going to fill it up with water. We're going to cap it off, and then we're going to do an interesting ballistics test that I have not done yet with any other gun. Now, as you can see, I stuck the table salt down in there. There's about 2. It's not table salt, it's actually coarse salt, but it'll dissolve. Anyways, there's about 2 tablespoons of salt down inside. And now for the water. Alright, so now you're going to take this, and you want to use warm water to do this. You're going to shake it until all of that cornstarch is dissolved into the warm water, okay? That's the whole idea. Now you can see I'm using a regular old milk jug, ain't nothing special about it, alright? Just mix and mix and mix and mix and mix until everything's mixed in, including the salt and the starch. You want to make sure you get good consistency, okay? Now normally this would be a lot easier and I'd be using, you know, both hands, but trying to do this while videographing is not exactly easy. So give me a second, we'll do the old ballistics test with an air gun that I'm sure a lot of folks would look at and go, how is that even physically possible? So give me a sec, we'll be back. Hoorah! Alright, now here we go. We're in front of the old hanging tree here, and as you can see, thereabouts, hopefully that actually swapped there, rotated, because I don't want y'all to be looking at this upside downers. But anyways, so take all the air out of your ballistic jug, because here's the big deal. Air actually can influence the way that the results show. So we want to have all the air out, and to the point I press down on top of this, on the handle, to push out liquid to the point where I could screw this down on top without having any kind of air inside of here. That's the whole point. You tip it to the side, you can see there's no air bubbles. Okay? So there we go. That's our ghetto ballistics gel. Now, I'm going to be aiming for about right here, okay? Because I want to be able to reuse this. This is actually kind of expensive to make because it takes quite a bit of stuff. But there's a reason why it's called ghetto ballistics gel and not actually ballistic gelatin, because this will never become an actual gelatin. It's thick, it's heavy, it's good consistency, it's a lot stronger than actual milk for that matter, and the salt and the starches actually act kind of like you kind of got to let it cool down for a little while. I'm going to shoot this one hot, but I want you to understand you're really supposed to let this cool down. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to shoot this. I've got this hole right here just for drain off. We're going to shoot this to see what the potency of the HDR 50 caliber revolver is. That's this gun right here. Now a lot of folks say, oh, but it's just a paintball marker. Well, son, we're about to test that theory. So now I'm gonna put the old protector special up here, as you can see right there. And we'll go ahead and set the old camera down in the protector special screen. Oh, geez, come on. I'm sorry, folks. I'm having to do fumble fingers here because this ain't exactly easy. Right? Oh, come on. That's just not cool. It's either too far up or too far down. Damn it!